guys, welcome back to our Wednesday, Whip It Wednesday, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Whatever we call it.
Whatever we're calling it. I got my cup of happy today.
Smart water.
Smart water. Mine's just hot chocolate. So, whips, right?
Mm-hmm.
What are you working on this week or today?
Well, not really working on any of the things I should be, except for today. I'm going to work on things I should. But before we do that, we should say we're sorry that we missed last week.
Yes.
It wasn't going to happen because we didn't get home from our trip until Monday. And
late Monday. It was like
very
7
late.
o'clock. Yeah.
I thought it was even later than that.
Maybe it was
not.
later than that.
I don't remember.
Yeah. So then it was like, oh, we have to record for, Wednesday. And
then Chris was going to be out of town.
Yeah.
So it just didn't work.
This is not happening.
And then we told you guys there would be a vlog up, and that hadn't gone up yet because we were having some technical difficulties with getting it off of the phone.
Yeah. For some reason, I didn't want to go from my phone to the computer.
Yeah. So
I think it's because, I figured it out. It's because every time I started downloading it to my computer, my husband would come home and switch to his user.
Oh.
And so everything would stop. And then I'd go back the next day or in a couple hours to look at it, and nothing had been downloaded. And I'm like, what the hell? Why is this not downloaded?
Oh, that's funny.
Or errored out and just gave me a whole bunch of files they were there, but they weren't actually there because it never actually downloaded. So
technology. Gotta love it.
Yeah, so we finally got that. Finally got an intro put together. So
It's
that
really cool.
will be up this week.
Yes,
hopefully by Friday. Fingers crossed.
Yeah. It will.
Yeah.
So, but whips.
So
I have two because this one, which is in my cute bag that Amber made me, my zombie couple bag,
I love that bag.
is going to get ripped out. This Whip It Wednesday thing has been great for me because I really am getting projects done that were so close to being completed, so I'm happy we're doing this. And it also is making me get to a point where I'm just not going to knit that. I don't know why I've kept it. It's got to go. So that's what's in this bag. And it is a sock that I started for Joel.
Oh, I remember that sock.
Yeah.
With the little gnome.
I know, it is my favorite part. There's a little gnome progress keeper on it. And I have a gnome progress keeper on it because my husband and I kind of have this running joke about gnomes because he's short. So I buy him gnome things every year.
Not that he's that short.
He's not. But
he's my height.
Yeah.
Which is
short for a guy.
It is short for a guy.
So, yeah. It's not like we don't make fun of him. It's not a thing. So, but he had started this thing. I always just thought gnomes were kind of funny. And so he kind of started collecting all of the gnomes that we had. And at one point started taking them to work. And so all the guys were like, what is with all the gnomes in your office all the time? And so that at work was like, because I'm short, And so now it's just this thing. So anything that has to do with him is just gnomes. Because
I like it.
Me too.
I think it's fun.
But this is the Regia design line by Arnie and Carlos. And I don't think these have names. Yes, I lie. So this one's called ANC Bramble. And I got this at Knit Picks the Studio. I think the same time that Amber got that purple yarn that we can't remember what it is.
Yeah.
But it's really fun. The design line is the one that kind of does the patterning on the sock all by itself. But this was cast on before I had tried to do cuff down socks. And so I had gotten to where I would need to start doing the heel, but I didn't want to start the heel because I was like, well, it's going to mess up the striping. So I was going to do the afterthought heel or the fishlet's kiss, but I just had never done it and didn't get very far. And so it's just been sitting here for like a year. Because I started it.
She had her year in July, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I started these on a soccer trip when Emma was still playing soccer. And that's been almost a whole season ago. So, yeah, so they've been on the needles for about a year. So I'm going to rip them out. I am still going to use this to make socks for him, but I'm going to do them cuff down so that I can put in a different colored heel, which I think is easier doing it cuff down. So
I'm excited to try that.
Yeah.
Cuff down.
It'll be good. might even just do it right now on camera. I'm doing it, guys. It's happening. Maybe if I can get my needles out. Ha-ha! I did it. It's off the needles. Makes me a little bit sad, but not really, because it'll be okay.
You know, you're not really that far. I mean,
no, I'm not.
It's not like my husband's sock that
is almost done,
and I'm gonna rip it out.
Yeah.
So that's actually sadder.
It is a little bit sad. It'll be okay though. I think you're
going all the way down the side of it.
And I think you're going to be so much happier with it. So
yeah,
I think it'll be good. Yeah. So yeah. So that is going away today. So bye sock. And that makes 1, 2, 3, 4. That'll be 5 projects that were whips that are now either finished or prompt. So yay. That makes me happy.
That's funny because one of my whips that I brought, I'm also ripping out.
Oh, yeah? I think I know which one this is.
It's my Star Wars bag. We did this as part of a kit. We had dark and light bags, and I got to keep one of the light ones. It's like one of my favorite bags, too. And in this is a hat.
Oh, yep. I did know which one this was.
And it's a hat I started for my daughter.
Who's behind the camera?
Who's behind the camera, so she's making faces at me. And I started this before I realized that I realistically need to go up a needle size or 2. So this part is not very stretchy, and there's no way it's fitting on her head. It would fit like on a toddler's head.
Yeah.
So, and I thought about just keep going with it because I'm like on the hat piece, but I'd be really sad if I finished it and then she couldn't wear it.
Yeah.
So I'm just going to pull it out and I'm going to start over on bigger needles. And I have a feeling it'll go a lot faster because I have a better idea of what I'm doing. So this part took me quite a while on the brim.
Because it's all color work, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. You just, there's the back side.
But you guys, okay, I have to just kind of dote on you for a minute because this was the very first colorwork project Amber had ever done. I didn't help her with this at all. And your floats are great. Like, you really did a good job.
Oh, thanks. If I just started on, like, a couple needle size bigger.
Yeah.
So this is on a 4, and I really should have started on, like, a 6.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because there is give. It's not, like, super tight. It's just
not going to fit.
It's just not going to fit Bella's head.
And to be fair, I started on it, like, 2.5 years ago. So she was...
Right, so she was only, like, what, 11?
11.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, to be fair, she was 11, now she's 14. Right. Her head's more the size of an adult head now. So, yeah.
She's got a big noggin in that head.
Yeah.
She's smart.
A lot of brain power.
She's smart.
Yeah. So, yeah. And I think I'll just be happier with it.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah. So, I do have the pattern in here, so you can kind of see. It's this really pretty beret. It has all these pretty coloring and stuff on it. So, yeah.
Yep.
It'll be good. It'll be good to take it out.
Just do it.
Just do it.
Just do it.
Just pull it off the needles.
Yep.
I'm not an expert at frogging things because, see, I can't even get it off the needles.
Hats are hard because they're in a circle. You just gotta do one side. I know they're really tight.
Tight stitches. So that hat I showed you a couple Wednesdays ago, you know, the one that I only had like 6 rows left on. Yeah, really funny story. I picked it up and I was like, oh, I'm going to do needles. Yeah, holy crap. The stitches are tight.
She's beginning to realize as she's knitting longer and longer that when I said she was a tight knitter, I was not kidding.
Yeah, well, like I said, you think I knit tight now.
Yeah.
I mean, like, look at this.
I know.
This doesn't even compare to, like, where I am now.
Yeah. Oh my gosh.
See? It's like, how do you get it back off the needles?
You just pull.
Yeah. I don't even know how I managed to knit that.
Are you sure these are 4s?
Pretty sure they're 4s.
They look
maybe
awful like 2s.
Oh, I think they're 2s.
They are 2s.
They're 2s.
Yeah.
Does the pattern call for 2s? I must have, because I'm pretty sure I wouldn't have started knitting on 2s if it hadn't called for 2s. Let me see.
So I would almost go up to like a 5.
Oh, yeah. The brim is on a 1. And then the hat part's on a 2. Oh, my goodness. No wonder it was taking me forever.
This is seriously tight, yo. Holy cannoli.
See, this is what I was dealing with that other hat. I was just like, holy crap, I can't even get the needles in the stitches, let alone move the stitches.
Yeah.
And then like you're like, oh well, it's all decreasing rows. And I'm like, yeah, but I can't knit the stitches together because I can't get the needle in both stitches. So I'm literally doing like half around and then I have to put it down because it's killing my hands. But
that's funny.
On the plus side, I'm almost down to only needing to doing the 2 decreasing rows, the last 2 rows that are just knit 2 together the whole way around.
Nice.
But that'll probably take me like 3 days. Because it's literally killing my hands. Because I should have easily went up 2 needle sizes on that hat.
Yeah. And when you do this one again, I would almost go to a 5.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because, I think even with a fingering weight hat, like, I think 2's just too small. I mean, your stitches are beautiful, but they're so dense like a sock.
Yeah.
So.
Well, yeah. Well, it's like Lily's hat. It's so dense. I'm like,
Yeah.
I was, looking back, I'm like, yeah, I could have totally went up a couple sizes.
Yeah.
Easily.
Yep. So, but yeah.
But now I just automatically do that.
Yeah.
I just automatically look at the size and I'm like 1 or 2 sizes up depending on what it is.
Right.
So usually with bulky weight yarn, I only go up like 1 size.
I used to have to do that too, but the longer I knit, the more relaxed my knitting has become, and I don't have to do that as much anymore.
I don't know if it's just the way I hold the yarn around my fingers that I get a really good tension.
Yeah.
But yeah, it definitely makes it miserable sometimes which is why I don't ever use wood needles because I literally cannot get the stitches to move at all. It's like they're stuck like glue.
You and me, baby, we're stuck.
Yeah, I was just thinking.
I don't know why.
I said that, and that's exactly what I was thinking.
Well, and every time I say holy cannoli, it's the line from The Godfather, take the gun, leave the cannoli. I don't know why, but that's what it makes me think of. So, we're having a really random Wednesday, guys. Yep. Can you tell? Just all the things.
Oh, this way it makes it a little longer, right? Right? Longer than 10 minutes because we just randomly get off topic.
We're good at that.
Or how did my daughter put it? We're Amber and Lydia, where we are just a little random.
Totally. Yes. I almost have it, guys. It's almost completely off the needle.
So this is why I keep her around. So she can get my knitting back off the needles for me.
Totally. Oh. Ha-ha!
Yes! Off the needles.
Victory. We did it.
I'm not really sure what I'll ever use these twos for.
But now it could be like a little skirt for an American Girl doll. Too bad I ripped all the stitches off. We could have just bound them off. Look. How cute is that?
It does look like a little American Doll skirt.
It's kind of cute. Sure. Here's your little stitch marker.
It's off the needles.
Yeah.
Even little itty bitty stitch marker.
Yep.
Can't even hold it with my nails.
Oh, that's funny.
See, if you ever need really small needles, you can come to my house because they'll never have anything on them.
Sweet.
I have probably like 4 or 5 pairs of like 0s, 1s, and 2s that
you'll
I
just never
probably
use?
never use.
See, and I never use 0s or 1s, but I use 2s quite a bit. Anything really from a 3 to 8, those are like my favorite numbers.
Yeah, that's what.
5s and 7s probably get used the most.
Mine are like 9. And for some reason, I just kept buying size 9 needles with a 16-inch cable because I have 3 or 4 pairs of them.
That's funny.
I was like, I wrote down all my needles and I was like, okay, these are the ones I'm missing. And so I've just been slowly like purchasing needles.
Yeah.
And yeah, literally, I don't know. I'm like, I don't know where I got that I needed size 9 with 16s, but I literally have 4 pairs.
That's funny.
But all but one of them is in use right now. So
We'll see. You needed them. See, I need more cables. Like, I can never find the cable size I need, ever. It drives me nuts, but whatever.
I lost my interchangeable needles.
I know.
So
I still can't believe that.
I know. I'm hoping maybe somebody will treat me to some for Christmas because they'll feel sad for me.
You should watch. You should watch, Chris, so you know that she wants them.
Yeah, he's not here tonight.
No.
He bugged out. He had to go to
Photography.
photo club or something.
Yep.
So he left my daughter in charge. But she's doing an amazing job.
She is.
We got girl power going on
Me
right
too.
here.
I was thinking on the way here, after watching the intro that Amber made for our vlog, I have non-buyer's remorse because I saw the 2 yellow skeins that I was like, oh, I wish I would have bought those. So I need to figure out how my husband can buy them for me.
I think if we slow it down, you can see the colors.
Probably. He'll be like, you're kidding, right? I'm like, no.
Go find it.
You need to find it.
Call the shop.
Well, he's going to be in
yeah,
Portland.
he is.
He can just go to Starlight
is.
and show them. I'm sure they could tell him exactly. I know one of them was from the Flying Kettle, and one of them was from...
The one with the octopus, right?
No, the octopus ones are the ones that we got.
That's right.
No, it was the Olaney.
Oh, that's right.
However you pronounce that company. I want them. It's the yellow one and that kind of greenish, goldy blue one. So he might have to go. Him and Eric, when they're down for soccer, might have to go. So, but moving right along.
Next
Again, randomness. In my other bag that Amber made, which I love, this is my donut bag. It just makes me so happy. And it has a cute donut progress keeper on it. I have a design that I've been working on for a while that I need to finish. So I am designing some gloves, guys. And I need to finish them.
They're so pretty.
So this one just needs the thumb. And then I have to start the other one. So, and this design will be coming out later in 2019 with some other stuff that it goes along with. So
super exciting.
I know, I'm so excited. I can't wait to tell you guys all about it. I'm being one of those super mean people right now and not giving you any of the details because it'll be more fun when it all comes out together. So, but yeah, that has to get worked on though because there are...
Well, you're doing a whole collection.
Yeah, and I think there are 9 or 10 patterns in the collection, and so far I've only completed 1.5. So I need to get my button gear.
Yeah. Because we have to have time to put it all together.
Have him testing it.
Have them testing it.
All the things. So I need to get going on it. So those are happening today. That's what I'm working on.
So. So my next one that I'm going to be working on is in this awesome Harry Potter bag I got as part of a swap item. The first year I participated in your Harry Potter swap thing.
Yep. Harry Potter swap thing.
Totally. And in it is this wonderful goodie that I'd almost forgotten about until I picked up the bag.
Totally.
Yeah. I was like, oh my gosh.
You started that a long time ago.
So this is the Grocery Girl shawl by
Hohi, right?
yeah, Hohi Locatelli. Mm-hmm. And I think I'm pretty close to getting to the lace section, actually, if I remember right where I'm at.
Cool. Yeah,
But,
you could don't
yeah. I'll have to go back and look at my notes, though, because...
You changed it a little bit, right?
Yeah, because I kept making mistakes and doing too much. Well, it started with this piece down here because I didn't do 2 rows of the other color. I only did 1.
Right.
Or I should say I did 2, but I didn't do 4. So I didn't get a thick piece like this. I just got like this little tiny skinny piece down here.
Right.
And then I added wrong, and so I think I was including these in this, or I wasn't including these in the number, and it was supposed to be, or something like that. So some of my sections are wider than other sections. So fortunately I wrote it all down on my phone, so I just have to go back and look at it, because I had figured out the math at one point.
And remember, like Steven says, it's not wrong. It's just a design element.
Exactly. And I like it. I think it adds, like...
Yeah, it's pretty.
Yeah. So...
And this is the little sister set, right?
Yep.
Yep.
Right? Little sister?
Yeah, because this one's Jody. Jody's the darker with the blue, and Tracy's the lighter with the pink.
Yeah.
And Tracy's the older sister.
Yeah.
That's pretty. It looks really pretty on camera.
It does. I like it.
Yeah. It's going to be pretty when it's all done.
Yeah, so maybe I can get my button gear and, get maybe to the lace section.
Yeah.
I've never done lace, so...
Just pay attention to the notes. You'll be okay.
Yeah, pay attention to the notes.
I have a highlighter or like that highlighter tape stuff just to kind of keep you on track, because that is one part where you kind of want your numbers to be pretty close.
Yeah. I do better with that now than I used to. So the last several projects I've worked on, I've actually managed to finish without making a mistake.
I think she's so cute. She texts me all the time. She's like, I did it. I didn't make any mistakes. I always text her when I do make mistakes. She's like, yes.
Yes. I'm not the only one. Because I swear everything I started for a while there, I was like, what the hell is wrong with me? I can't seem to do anything without making a mistake.
Yeah. I used to be the same way. I always joked that I can't read patterns because, I was just never doing what the pattern told me to do.
Exactly. That's, I'm reading it.
I think it's just part of learning how to knit.
Yeah.
it's just... is one of those things we all go through.
Now I do so much better. I was like, yeah, I made a hat and I didn't make any mistakes. I made gloves and I didn't make any mistakes.
Totally. See? Yeah.
Yeah, working on my own shawl and I actually didn't make any mistakes.
Nice.
Yeah.
I need to work on mine. I actually looked at both of them and was like, that's what I should work on today. And then I just skipped right over them and went to something else.
Yeah. Maybe that'll be my whip for next Wednesday is my own shawl.
There you go. Good plan. Mine won't be because next week will be Thanksgiving week and I always make most of my food on Wednesday. So I'm just going to be knitting an easy project.
That's nice.
Yeah. I get pie.
Yeah, she returned my pie plates to me.
No, I was like, no pressure.
Last weekend. She's like, you don't have to make me pies this year with everything that's going on. I'm like, well, it's kind of the perfect year to make you pies because
this is true.
Not working. So.
Yeah, totally. Yeah.
Yeah, I get to start my new job after Thanksgiving.
I know, which will be good.
Yeah.
I'm excited. Yeah, Joel laughed because he's like, hey, look, we found the pie plates just in time. We do this every year, though. You give them to me. I wash them with the intent of giving them back to you. Yep. And then they just get put up and then they get brought back to you like the week before.
The week before Thanksgiving. And she's like, oh, by the way, here's your pie plates.
It's because we always clean everything out to get all of the dishes that I need for Thanksgiving. And Joel's like, hey, I found the pie plates. I'm like, oh, yeah. That we're supposed to go back to Amber a year ago.
And then I never remember that you had them.
Yeah.
She texts me and she's like, are these dishwashers safe? And I'm like, I don't even know which ones you have. I have several, so yeah.
One of them said it was dishwasher safe, but one of them didn't say either way, and it's got hand painted strawberry pie recipe on it. So I was just like, I'm just gonna hand wash them.
Yeah, that one probably isn't.
Yeah, so we just hand washed them.
So pies for Thanksgiving.
I'm excited.
Yep.
But
cool.
So yeah,
I think that's it for this time.
I think so. Got some knitting to do.
All of our randomness.
Yeah. It's all right.
That's why you guys watch, right?
Totally.
It's all the random. All the random conversation.
Yes. So, but thanks for hanging out. And we hope you guys have a great Wednesday and a great rest of your week. Yep. And we will see you next time.
Yep.
Bye.
Bye.
Except take